Hey, English 112 students, welcome to week 5 of our 13-week semester. Next week, which is technically week 6, you have spring break with Gaston College, which means we're about halfway through the semester, and the semester is going by really quickly. So I would just continue to encourage you to turn in your work and make sure that you're staying on top of assignments, especially this week because we're going to start working on our first formal assignment. So we're really only going to outline our formal assignment this week. And then, of course, next week you'll have spring break with Gaston College. So you'll have the week off. And when we come back from spring break, then you're going to write your rough draft and do peer review with a partner. But this week we're only going to pick an essay that we're going to analyze. The first formal assignment is a rhetorical analysis essay. So you're going to pick an essay, a creative essay by someone else. You're going to analyze it and you're going to come up with your outline this week and then post your outline in a discussion board and comment on a couple of your classmates' outlines. So really you only have a couple things to do this week, but it is kind of labor intensive because of what is required in your outline. So the first thing that you're going to do is look at the formal assignment overview to find out what you're doing for this first formal assignment. And then you're going to have to read chapter 5 in your textbook, Current Issues and Enduring Questions. In that particular chapter, which is all about rhetorical analysis, there is a checklist on page 183. So if you're in chapter 5 and you go to page 183 and scroll down, you'll see at the bottom of that page the checklist for writing an analysis of an argument. And that's really the jumping off point for this particular assignment. There's a little bit more to it than that. So again, I would strongly encourage you before you do anything, open up formal assignment 1, look through the overview, and make sure that you're comfortable and you understand what you're supposed to be doing with formal assignment 1. It's taking it a minute to open up. It's very specific as what the kind of analysis that you're going to do to this particular essay. So what is a creative essay? A creative essay is not just an article. If you go to a news website and look at an article, for example, about global warming or climate change, supposedly that news site is going to try to give you a non-biased account of that particular topic or whatever's developed with that particular topic recently. Nonfiction essays, though, are a little bit different. It's usually somebody who's really passionate about a particular topic writing about it, and the language that they're using has a little bit more passion in their language. You'll probably find a lot more pathos arguments there because it's somebody writing about a topic that's really close to their heart. So this week in your assignments, you've got 2 websites that you can go to, either Longreads, here are the links, Longreads Best of 2020 Essay, or Entropy's Best of 2019 Nonfiction Essay. And there's a ton of essays on both websites. So you need to pick an essay, look through some of them, glance at the different topics, and pick an essay that you want to analyze. These essays are intended for adult audiences. They could be on topics ranging from music to food to violence to abuse to mental health issues. So some of them have some really graphic language in them, depending on what they're about, or graphic content. Be sure that you pick an essay that you're comfortable analyzing and that you're comfortable with that particular topic. Because I'll be honest with you, there are some essays on these websites about issues or topics that I wouldn't personally want to read about. But it's really up to you and what you're comfortable with and what topics you're interested in. So you're going to pick a topic. Again, you're going to go back to that overview and you're going to come up with an outline based on your analysis of that essay. And you're going to post your outline in the discussion board this week. It needs to be posted. Your outline needs to be posted by Friday. And then you're going to look at a couple of your classmates' outlines based on the assignment overview, give them some feedback on what they need to do in their outline to make their rough draft stronger, you have to have textual support or textual evidence in each of your paragraphs for this essay. And again, if you need to look at the overview, which is very specific, and make sure that in each paragraph you have at least 2 to 3 quotes from the essay that you're analyzing in order to support the analysis that you're doing. So any outline that does not have textual evidence or direct quotes will get a 0. So even if you've spent an hour working on the outline and you've really done the analysis that you need to do and you feel like you've done a great job, that's awesome. But if you don't have textual evidence and direct quotes from your essay, at least 2 to 3 in each paragraph, in each of the intended paragraphs, because this is an outline, so we're not really writing paragraphs yet. You just have bullet points. You have to have textual support for each paragraph, intended paragraph, or I'm just going to give it a 0. So that's really what your analysis is going to consist of, is you arguing about what the author of this essay has done and supporting your arguments about their essay with direct quotes from their essay. So the good news is that you only have 2 assignments this week to do your outline, to post it in the discussion board, and then to respond to a couple peers, but it is kind of labor intensive, which is why you only have 2 assignments. So be sure that if you have questions about your assignment this week that you reach out to me. There's also a really helpful overview here, MLA formatting and incorporating quotes. So there's a short video with that section as well, just as a reminder to you guys of how you incorporate quotes the right way into your paper. You probably won't really need that yet. You just need to find the quotes that support your ideas as you're analyzing your essay, the creative essay that you choose. But when you start writing your paper, when we come back from spring break, you might want to look back at that video for some help. All right, so you guys have a great week. Again, reach out to me, email, text, whatever, in order to ask me questions if you get confused or if you get stuck. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.